number, and I'm kind of like
they don't try any other way.
They don't try any other way, but they feel like they have more of a what I call a liquid courage.
But you know what happens to me sometimes?
And then I'll match, or sometimes I've matched with people I know just to fuck around with them.
I know.
And so I'll match, and I'll be like, oh, what are you doing
I
here?
know.
But other times you're like, I know I don't want to match because then you're gonna.
But see, I do it. Well, you never know.
To mess with them, just to mess with their head and see what.
I meet my old flames and I say, "Oh,
my
look,
old flames.
check you out. What's going on with you?" And if they match me, I say, "Hey, how you doing?" Or I say something because they either block me and some other stuff. So what's up? Sometimes they answer. Usually they don't.
I mean,
but it's just fun.
I mean, when you have like 70 in the last couple months, that could be like a lot of.
It's been really slow.
It's been really slow. It's been a slow week. Did I come in a slow week?
No, let me tell you something.
Did.
Really? Because I feel like this week I'm like on fire, guys. Like, what's going on here? I've had like 3 dates, and I've actually had to shuffle some around because like they just keep coming. What's wrong with your game? Should I like help you? Like, do you need some tips? Should we do like a different podcast?
Let me tell you what's happened to me.
I love that idea.
I read some very poisonous books
like,
that tell me even more than I see all women, and I mean all, but the women that I've seen here, I don't see you're a beautiful lady.
Yeah.
And again, I don't mean appearance is stunning. I mean you have a beautiful heart. People come, and I respect them. Some of them you've seen, they just become so. They act mean. They
have attitude.
And again, I'm sure they're hurt, but it's just stuff.
That's the problem, because so many people are walking around with freaking
stuff.
problems.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't even hear her. I thought there was no one there, and all of a sudden I hear something.
So what happened to the threesome? See, I was at the
yeah, you're going back to that. All right, cool. So this old college friends of mine that we had,
two men and a girl, or 2 men and you?
It was a man and another girl, yeah.
More common like that for some reason.
Yeah, because I think men are very uncomfortable with seeing another man's like junk and like on their face, and they get all
and it wasn't a threesome. It was 2 people, and that messed with me.
Yeah, they don't.
Oh, it messed with me.
No.
Not in a terrible way.
So the funny part is, so I'm asked. So I go to this wedding. It was great. I mean, we had a great time. It happened to be that I knew people that were in the wedding and not in the wedding party, but in the wedding, in general. And it was funny because I didn't know they were gonna be there. So it was nice because I had friends from college that were also there, right? And then I don't know. It was another 2 friends. So it was. So this guy that's saying his best friend, right? Yeah. So they're best friends, but with privileges because obviously they had privileges. Okay. And then me and my date, right? Yeah. So nothing. We have a great time at the wedding. You know, at weddings everyone's like, you know, inebriated. He's like, hey, why don't we go back to my house, all 4 of us, and we'll have like a few drinks, we'll have some wine, we'll have a good time. Great, no big deal. We go, we have a few drinks, we're drinking wine, we're having a great time. All of a sudden, like, the other couple starts like making out on the rug, great. And then Ray and I start, and then all of a sudden, like, Ray starts, my date, right, starts talking to the other girl. Ray. His name was Ray. Oh my God, yes, his name was Ray. That's so fucking weird. Ray. I didn't even notice as I'm saying the story, like, your name is Raymond. So yes, but
that's a he.
But Ray didn't like fare well in this story, but I'm sorry. But let's go back. So
I like how you tell a story. So it has that mystique, mystery, vagueness, and just this cloud of. Go ahead.
So Ray apparently like. Ray and like the girl, right? Yeah.
There are 2 Rays already?
I don't even know. No, there's 1 Ray. But the other guy will call Stanky because that's his name, Stanky. His nickname. Because right now I can't remember his name. So I don't know. Okay, so his girl and Ray start like kind of going at it, like in one room. Like, they just start going at it, and I kind of was just like, Oh,
Ray was
that's
your
my
date,
It was
and
my
Sticky, the
date.
girl
No,
was
no,
Sticky.
I go back.
We go back.
We go back. Because then we play some context. Because then you'll be like, why? So we're all drinking, we're having a good time, and we decide to all, we're all kind of like drunk at this point, and we decide to all get like in the hot tub, right? In his hot tub. But it's not like a hot tub outside, it's like one of those bathroom hot tubs.
Do we have a hot tub? Does our hot tub work?
Yes.
So we're like all in a hot tub. It always starts with the fucking hot tub.
Uh-oh.
Why?
How do you know that's how a hot tub works?
So, yes. So, that's how hot tubs work.
Yeah, that's how
like, what are hot tubs made for? Like, exactly for
Terrible.
this. So, and then we're like all like having a good time because it's like the four of us. Like, obviously, we're all like in our I'm like in my panty and bras. Like, we're all like hanging out. And like, she starts like, she's like, all of a sudden wants to take a shower. She's a gorgeous woman. And like, I don't know, I guess they two start kind of like at it and kind of like leave, right? And this girl and me and Stanky like are talking, like no big deal. We're just like talking and like we start making out.
Nice.
And they're like,
Stanky.
and Stanky, we're gonna call him Stanky for this one.
Stinky.
Like Stinky was Stanky. Stink. So, I know it sounds horrible. I wish I can remember his name.
Hold on, and that's a male.
It is.
In the hot tub.
So they're okay. So I hear that they, I don't know.
I'm
I guess when we start
A
messing
lot of men so far,
around, like
men.
me and Senki start messing around, and like my date and like this girl were like in his bedroom, like totally going at it.
Your date.
My
with another
date.
girl.
Yeah.
How did that?
So interesting.
And this is college time?
No, this was like 4 years ago, 3 years ago.
Why don't you call me?
I didn't know you till this morning.
It's an excuse.
Plus, it would have been a 5-some. That would have been. That would have been off. There was 4 of us, and there would have been 5.
I
think
still
I
don't
can only
understand. There's
handle
so many
3.
men, and then how did you
There
end
was
up?
2 men and 2 women.
Oh, so there was like 2 couples?
2 and 2. Yeah, it's like 2 couples.
Okay.
It's just like we kind of like. So all of a sudden, like, okay, so
we have
they're
5 people here.
so
right
they're
now.
doing-
Can you imagine that?
so they're like go at it and like whatever. So me and Sinky like are doing our own thing.
Stinky was not even your man,
No, he was like no, he wasn't even my date.
but he was Stanky. Stanky. You ever heard that name?
Stank.
I
It's-
don't think I can handle more than 3. Because I've done the 2 and 2 couple and couple.
Yeah.
Like, having going at it here and then another couple going at it over
Okay,
there.
okay.
It's for me. It's so uncomfortable. But when there's 3, I feel at ease.
Focus. Well,
Right.
because it didn't start. Okay, I'll tell you because it started off as 4, but then it went out to 3.
Okay.
So I'll tell you how.
Stanky left.
No,
Stinky,
just
stinky.
you'll never guess the twist to the story.
Listen to this. Let's not
You'll
rush
never
this.
guess the
Take
twist
it
of the
slow.
story.
Take it slow.
So my date and his best friend, not his girl, his best friend, they're best friends, right?
Serious.
His best friend were going at it in the bedroom, like totally going at it, like I can hear them like porn star going at it, like
Yeah.
Porn stars?
like well, I can just hear them going at it. And then Tingy and I are just doing our thing, but it's not like we're like
They're not religious.
we're
huh?
doing our thing, whatever. And then I guess Ray notices
Right.
and is like freaked out by it by a little bit. But what happens is that what happens is that okay, so her name is Tatiana. So Tatiana,
That's the 5th one?
no, that's the girl.
Oh,
There was
that's the
only 2
girl.
girls.
Okay.
She's totally into me, so she like starts like she sees me and
A
him and
gorgeous
starts
lady.
going gorgeous. She's beautiful.
Russian.
She's not Russian.
Cuban.
No, she's not Cuban. She's actually Armenian. And she's like long blonde hair. She's gorgeous. And like, she like starts like just going at me. And that was super hot. And I really enjoyed that. And it's great because it's like a show for them. It's great, whatever. Ray tries to get in the action, but no, like we're just too into ourselves. Like we're just enjoying ourselves too much.
Okay.
Did it
Eventually,
look like that a little bit? This guy? What's this?
eventually,
Like that?
That was stinky right
Oh
there.
my god.
Yeah, right there.
Check this out, check this out.
And then what happens is that Ray falls asleep, right? And I'm kind of like
he was that drunk that
he was like kind of like that drunk and like that retarded that he kind of falls asleep.
What a disappointment.
And you know what?
For him.
I get so
Not
like
for stinky.
and I know good.
Not for stinky.
Yes.
That's my boy. Stinky was awake.
That's your
People.
soul. That's your soul
That's
brother
a part
right
of the formula
there.
right there. Write that down.
So,
Don't fall
listen to
asleep.
this.
Don't be drinking too much.
So-
Stay up.
So
See? Watch.
So I'm
you see
like-
me sleeping now? No.
So I'm like, I tell Ray, I may tell Ray's sleeping.
I ain't sleeping.
Ray's sleeping. And I'm like, guys, I'm so over this. Like, do you want to just come over my house and like smoke some pot and like just like hang out? So we call an Uber and we leave Ray sleeping and we go over to my house. And that's where we really have the threesome in my house because we didn't have the threesome there because all we had was just like me and the girl having that interaction and us all having fun, but like not. So then that's where like the threesome really happened. Like we smoked, we hung out in my house, and then that's when like the real threesome happened. And then they went, and then I was just like, all right, guys. And we had a great time coming down. We were like went to CVS. We had much time. But then I was just like, all right, guys, bye. And then the two best friends left, and I slept like a goddess.
Yeah.
And then Ray, and then the worst part is, Ray wakes up, realizes that
What he
his
missed.
date took the threesome home with him, and then that caused like. It was super bad.
It was a lot of stink.
A lot of stink. Stinky felt like he had to tell Ray because they were like fraternity brothers, and he felt like he had to tell him. And I'm like, dude, we haven't been in college in fucking 20 years. Like, why do you have to tell him anything? Like, what is this like camaraderie? Like, but because I was like, no one needs to know that we did this after coming home. And then they know who had to tell them that.
He had some.
So and then that's it. Ray was super butthurt.
Yeah, you know
Because he's like, you guys had all this fun, you took everybody away, like, and then I was just like, so Ray got butthurt, I never saw Ray again, I don't think he even wants, I mean, we're still friends on Facebook, like, he's just like, he's super pissed because he was pissed, and then the other, like, it was just funny, but it was like, it was a fun experience, I had a great time. But I thought it was really funny because I'm
Пропустил всю тему.
threesome
Чтоб пил.
away.
Нельзя
I
пить.
made it my own
Пейте.
threesome.
That's
Point is,
powerful.
that's why don't drink and drive.
That's
Pretty
so
G,
powerful.
right?
Otherwise you fall asleep.
But I think that's why he was so fucking
Yeah. He took it.
Because the threesome never happened at his place. I literally was like, this party's lame. I'm taking the party in my house and we're gonna keep this. Yeah, so
I
that's
see.
my story.
So now let me ask you something.
And this is crazy that I'm saying this story,
I
but
think it's
yeah.
beautiful because I don't think threesomes are allowed on Shabbat. See, it's Shabbat, Jewish holiday, unless it's kosher.
Christmas.
Unless people, we have.
It's
Christmas.
threesomes allowed in
I wonder
Christmas.
I've
that a
never
thing?
had a threesome on
Is that
Christmas.
kosher?
Is that kosher? That's not very kosher.
But let me tell you, if it's Christmas and Shabbat, one cancels the other in a way. You can.
It's like a neutral.
Yeah.
It's like a neutral.
So
it's
you
like
can.
to. Isn't it crazy? Like how beautiful it falls.
Isn't it?
It's
And we-
pretty
and we meet
beautiful,
it.
and then we all are here.
Mhm.
I think that's gorgeous.
I don't know. I have to work tomorrow, but maybe.
You have to work tomorrow.
Maybe I write me a note. I'm a doctor. I can write me. I can. You can write me a note. I love it.
Do you have to work tomorrow, baby?
Yeah, but it's okay. These poor people, they don't need me. I'll just come say hi. It's a tough place to be. But listen, I tell you
You have to
this.
go back to
I don't know if
Jackson
I don't
South.
I don't think I'm ready for a threesome because I'm very moral and I'm religious. Check this out. So
Moral and religious.
moral and religious, but we can take a how do you call this bathtub? We have a wonderful bathtub. No threesome. At least for me. You do whatever you want. You're a responsible adult, consentable. consenting. I can't even look at this lady. She looks, these piercing eyes. ¿Cómo se dice en español? Como una vista. No. Stop. Well, listen, people. It's been good. Like Ellie G used to say, it's been educating. It's been real. We learned. What do we learn? We learned to love each other, to respect women.
Oh.
To respect,
I didn't know that.
respect loving women. We come to them. And it doesn't matter what religion you practice, you see. You come to them. What are you talking about? Watch.
Oh
Smells
my
so nice.
God.
And that's how we celebrate Christmas, Shabbat.
It's Shabbat.
That's right.
Cheers.
That's right.